Hello, everybody. I am David, and today is my superhero worldwide box office report, where I am going to tell you where the current superhero movies of 2017 are ranking worldwide among all the other superhero movies out there, past and present. So I'm going to tell you up front, if you go to Box Office Mojo, this is where I get all my information from. Power Rangers and Lego Batman and Logan are pretty much done. I think Lego Batman is still making a little bit more money, but I know Power Rangers and Logan haven't moved since last week, so I'm guessing they are done in the box office. I think I even read somewhere that Power Rangers is done for now, at least. I think it's supposed to hit Japan, but a lot of people don't think it's going to make that much more in Japan regardless. So those movies seem to be out of the running. They are where they rank. If you go back and watch my previous videos on this, you'll find out where they rank. As for the current movies, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 last week was in 10th place worldwide with 816 million. Right under Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man movie, and Spider-Man 2. So it was right between two Spider-Man movies. This week, I'm happy to report that it went up one, and now it's the 9th highest film, superhero film, worldwide. So that's amazing. The only other Spider-Man movie that it has to pass is Spider-Man 3, which is going to be a really hard fate because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is slowing down quite a bit, and it has to pass Batman v Superman first before it can pass Spider-Man 3. So, but 828 million is not to be laughed at. It's been doing really well, and I think it will go up a little bit more in the next coming weeks, but I don't know if it will pass Spider-Man 3 or Batman v Superman. We'll just have to wait and see. Next, Wonder Woman, the movie that we really want to talk about because it came out last week. It made it to 223 million last week, putting it in 60th place in the worldwide superhero box office of this list that I comprised together of all the superhero movies that I could think of. Right between the Green Hornet and Jumper, surpassing Green Lantern's entire run so far, so that's really good. And it made it it went up a lot to 33, right between the first Thor movie and 2013's The Wolverine, with 435 million. So it made about 200 million more this week, which is really fantastic, holding up really strong. I'm really proud of that. Yeah, I think we were all expecting Wonder Woman to go up more, and this just makes me excited to see where it's going to rank this week. I mean next week. I think next week will determine on where it will slow down around. Usually it takes like 3 or 4 weeks for the movie to slow around when it climbs up the box office of the worldwide box office, I mean. And we don't know if it hit all its countries yet, so that will also determine into it. On the DC side of things, though, if we were to take out all those DC movies, last week it was at 14th place, right between Constantine and Green Lantern. This week it went up a lot, and it went from 13th to 6th place in the DC movies. DC and Vertigo. I should also add Vertigo to that too, because I did add some Vertigo titles to this list, to the DC list. Right between Man of Steel and 1989's Batman with 435 million. Yeah, so it's already caught up to the DC extended universe. All 4 DC extended universes are taking the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th place right now. It's right under the Dark Knight trilogy and right over Oh, I shouldn't say Dark Knight trilogy because Batman Begins is down at number 9. I'm surprised Batman Begins actually made that last. And Superman Returns, I just want to point this out since we're on this list. Superman Returns is at 8th place, making more than Batman Begins, almost making 400 million worldwide. That movie was underrated, I think, because it got a lot more hate from fans than I think it deserved. I understand if people didn't like it. Like, it was a little bit of a slow movie, but I wouldn't say it was terrible. I really enjoyed Superman Returns and think it's a criminally underrated film. But I'm glad to see it up in the top 10 still after all these years. Doing well. But Wonder Woman, let's focus on that. Wonder Woman doing extremely well. And it's only 3 more weeks, I believe, until Spider-Man Homecoming steps into the ring. And then we're going to see where that's going to rank among the best of the best. So that's it for this week of my superhero box office report. I hope this was useful to you guys. Please like and subscribe. And until next week, we're going to see where Wonder Woman ranks next week among not just the DC movies, but all the superhero movies worldwide as well. So until next week, take care.